What's going on YouTube? It's your boy God's own DJ, aka God in the Wax, bringing you another video. So this time I want to talk about these needles that I have on my decks here. If you've seen my previous videos, you know I was rocking the JICO J44A7, and then after that the JICO J44D, which is basically just a short M44G clone cartridge from JICO. The cartridge and the stylus, they are definitely dope carts. They track very well, they work very well. But I always wanted to try these Ortofon Scratch carts, which is what I have here. The Ortofon Scratch Mk2s. And take the microphone down. And my wife finally got it for me as an early Father's Day gift. So basically, I wanted to try these Ortofon Concord Scratch Mk2s so I could review it on my channel and just see what they were like. And then see what it was like to have a cart, a cart that didn't require a head shell. These Scratch Mk2s do not require a head shell. You just connect them straight to the tone arm. Let me show you real quick. All right, so as you can see right there, that's just a one body piece. It comes out, it connects to the tone arm directly. It has a lift that's replaceable, so you can replace these lifts with different color finger lifts and things like that. But it comes the default black with the Ortofon Scratch version. And then the needles themselves are a lot cheaper than like the JICO needles are to replace. I think you can cop these Ortofon Scratch needle stylus for like $65, something like that, sometimes cheaper. But yeah, so let me go ahead and put it back on real quick, 1 second. So I've been using this for a little bit, and it's definitely dope needles. I like them a lot. They track very well. I haven't had any issues with them whatsoever. I've been using them on my control vinyl. As you can see, I have them on my control vinyl right now, and then as well as on regular vinyl. I played a Showbiz and AG record recently with it, and it sounded good. The bass was good. The mids were decent. The highs came through like they needed to. Everything was great. There's no problems at all with this needle, I would say, if you're using analog vinyl. Like I said, the main thing is they track very well. They track just as good as the JICOs did. And the good thing about these needles is that they have a cutout in the front where the stylus is, on the stylus, where you can see the needle itself. So you can see exactly what groove you're placing it into. So like when you're using analog vinyl and you have that little dead space or that dead groove or blank groove between the songs, you can put the needle right in that blank groove, and then get your next song queued up and play it or whatever you need to do, which is pretty cool. Like I said, it's hard to really see that on the JICO stylus, even on like the Shure, which basically the JICO is a clone of the Shure. It's hard to really see that needle and get it right in the groove. You can do it. I've done it. I do it all the time, but this definitely makes it a lot easier, especially if you're a newer DJ or something like that. This would definitely make it easier for you, or if you have an issue with it when you're using your Shure needles or any other needles that don't necessarily have a groove, or have it where you can see the needle very easily over the top of them or in front of them. This will definitely make it easier. So what else? I guess that's about it. Like I said, they have a 10 millivolt output, which is nice and loud, or nice and powerful, nice and loud, you know. I forget what the JICOs are. I want to say 11 or something like that, maybe 11 or 12 or something like that. Or the Shure, you know, they're pretty loud. But yeah, these needles are dope. I like them a lot. I think they're gonna be my mainstay on my main decks here. I've moved the JICOs over to my secondary DJ setup that I set up for my grandson to teach him how to DJ with at some point. But I'm gonna go ahead and just show you how I'm gonna do some looping on this real quick, just so you can see that they hold their position pretty well on the vinyl. Now, one thing I'll tell you, I wanted to mention, maybe I'll put up a whole video on it, but I wanted to show that if you have issues with your needles skipping, or like if you are juggling or looping and things like that, when you back cue, the needle is sliding out to the outer edges of the record and off the turntable, off the platter, off the vinyl. What you might need to do is reseat the base of the tone arm into its base better, So all you would do is unscrew like this screw here or this screw here, like on the other one, the same screw. Unscrew that until the tone arm is completely loose, and then kind of line it up again. Make sure you get the tone arm nice and steady on its base in there. It's gonna feel kind of weird. It's not like it fits in like a, like a golf ball in a golf hole or something like that. It's almost like it's mounted on there, like you know, a ballast, or not a ballast, but it's not. It doesn't. It feels weird when you're messing with it and you're trying to put it on there and fit it on. Just kind of fit it on there and balance it on there properly. You'll see what I mean once you get messing with it. But once you do that, tighten the screw up. You want the tone arm to be kind of loose so it can move from side to side easily and up and down easily. But once you refit it, that might take care of a lot of your tracking issues, or your needle sliding out to the outside, or the needle skipping when you scratch and things like that. Because I've noticed that when you receive a new turntable from like one of these online retailers or from a person on eBay or whatever the case may be, in the shipping, it seems like that tone arm base gets kind of knocked off kilter, and you have to kind of reseat it or rebalance it on the base to get it to work properly. You know what I mean? Or to get it to perform like it should be performing. Most needles will track pretty well if they're DJ needles. Some are better than others, but most will. And if you're having an issue, like if you have an Ortofon Scratch or a JICO needle or something like that, and it's still skipping, or it's going out to the outer edge when you're beat juggling or when you're looping and things like that and back cueing, definitely check out what I just said. Take out that screw, rebalance it, tighten it up, line it up, tighten it up, and see if it works better for you. Like I said, I might put up a video soon showing how to do it from start to finish. Actually do it myself so you can see what I mean exactly. But I think I kind of described it okay. You can kind of get what I'm saying. Just, unscrew that screw and get it going. But anyway, let me just do some quick looping real quick on this. And then I'm not going to play real vinyl because I don't want to get, my channel's not monetized yet anyway, but I'm not going to play real vinyl. I'm just going to show you that it holds the groove, or that it holds its position pretty well, these needles, and just kind of do some looping real quick and scratching a little bit. All right, so here we go. Let me get it cracking. Alright, so that was just a quick mess around with it real quick, just doing some quick looping real quick. But yeah, I wanted to show you that the turntable or the needles definitely work very well. Uh, they get the job done. I like them a lot. I like how they look on the decks. They're pretty good, and I don't know what else to say. They're great. They're great turntable needles, or DJ needles. They're definitely they track very well. They hold the groove well. They sound great and they look great. So that's all you can ask for from a DJ cartridge or from a turntable cartridge. I probably wouldn't buy these if I was just doing casual listening. You know what I mean? There's other needles you can buy that are better for something like that. But for a DJ who might scratch or beat juggle or loop or things like that, these are definitely dope needles. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try to get some more videos up coming up soon. Like I said, I got to do that video where I show you how to kind of reseat the tone arm, which I think is a very important thing that you should do, especially if you have any issues with the tone arm right out of the box when you get it from your online retailer or whoever you buy it from, especially if they shipped it to you. Because you know how those UPS and FedEx drivers treat those boxes, man. They be throwing them on the truck, throwing them around in the warehouse and in the facilities and things like that. So, it's nothing for the tone arm to kind of get jostled in its base and not be seated correctly. So, I'll put up that video. I want to put up a video on some sort quick. I got a new thing, a sort quick here in this container here, and I want to talk about it a little bit more. But yeah, so I'll be putting up some videos soon and get it cracking, and maybe post some more game footage of WWE 2K24 or what's it called, MLB The Show 24, and then I recently picked up Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. That's a PlayStation 4 game that works on PS5, but it's kind of like a Souls-like game. I think it might be from Software as well, but it's definitely a dope game. I like it a lot. I just started playing it, so maybe I'll post some footage of that. So anyway, have a go and peace out later.